What up? What up? What up? Hope everybody's doing all right, man. I wanted to go live. Today is Thursday, so I think it's like day 108. But I think I've got some real good information for you. Actually, I'm almost certain, and I'm going to share it with you guys. This is something I could have not said anything about, and probably come out way better than. What's up, Big Zach? I got your message. You can come get your treasures case that Friday if you want. I know this is the deal. I've been buying and selling sports cards since I was 12. So if I really wasn't an expert in this, I ought to be ashamed of myself. So this is something that I think all of us can really benefit from. I've seen it before. We'll see it again. But I think Gary Vaynerchuk made a mistake yesterday letting us know what he was buying, because him letting me know what he was buying, I have an idea of where some things are going. So I want to share it with you guys. Like I said, I mean, the money thing isn't what drives me. I want to help you guys with information. You guys have made my life a whole lot easier. So I want to in turn try to do the same for you. And this is stuff that I think is legit. But what it is first, Vegas Dave has gotten into the industry, and he's manipulating the Bowman Chrome prices. And whenever you have tens of millions, Vaynerchuk has hundreds of millions of dollars. Hundreds. I don't know how many hundreds, but it's hundreds. So whenever you have an individual that has that kind of money, and we're talking about Bowman Chrome prospecting, there's not enough that any of those cards can be manipulated. When you're talking about cards that are numbered to 1, 5, 25, 50, 99, 499, they're coming out with some new ones now. They have 299, but that's just because production's going up. They got to find cards to put in there. The demand is there, so they've added another color. They've added shimmers. I mean, I'm not stupid. But anyway, what's going to happen is you have Vegas Dave doing it, which Vegas Dave's kind of, no, I mean, Vegas Dave is not someone that I think he's about as unsavory as they get, but that doesn't mean you can't take advantage of the information that we absolutely know, because they're out there putting it out there. So when they put this out there, I'm putting the pieces of the puzzle together, and this is what the deal is. The Bowman Chrome higher end stuff is going to soar, and anytime a Trout superfractor is inflated, every Mike Trout below it is going to be manipulated with it. It's going to be pulled up. So this is like a 3 or 5 year window. I think you're silly if you keep some of this stuff that I'm about to tell you about more than 5 years. I think there's this large window, and I mean, even us talking about this is going to inflate some of it a little bit on a very small level, but it's there. When you have Vegas Dave doing it, and now you have Gary Vaynerchuk doing it, that's the biggest one. Vegas Dave may be broke or in prison in the next year or whatever, but Vaynerchuk, if he gets on his mind that he wants to corner the market on Giannis Prisms or Kobe Bryant Chromes or whatever, Durant Chromes, any player that he wants, Bowman Chrome baseball, he can literally take them. Anything that comes to market, he can take. So the reason I'm telling you all this is because the mistake that he made was telling us what he's buying. And I know some of the stuff he's buying because he's coming to me asking for it directly. So I want to pass the information on to you. It's not going to hurt him. I know what he's going to do. He's going to make tens of millions. But the nation can make some money too if they pay attention and listen to what I have to say. I don't have these cards that I'm telling you about. It's not like I'm telling you this and I have 50 Derek Jeter SPs or 50 Kobe Chromes. I mean, I might have one. I'm telling you this because I actually do care. Not charging you for it, not telling you to buy a subscription. This is what's going to happen. In the next 3 to 5 years, the key cards, modern cards, it happened with the vintage community. You can ask tons of people out there. There are Pete Rose rookies that were selling for $5,000 or $6,000 that are now $1,300. But I have friends who rode that. I have a friend who sold a Pete Rose PSA 8 and built a fucking pool in his backyard. Just stone cold facts. He probably bought it for 2 or 3 grand, sold it for 25 grand, built his pool. I guarantee you, I know this guy. He will go back and buy the 8. I don't know exactly what an 8 is going. I know the 7s are bringing like 13, 1400, so I'm assuming 5, 4. And so what we're trying to do is we're trying to get you on the climb. Like, buy now, just like they are. You got to get some of those. And then what you want to do is you want to sell at the end of that 3 to 5 years. So if he's saying 3 to 5 years, my belief is that year 2.5 is when they're going to start to sell them. They're going to buy. They're going to use all of us to push the price up, and then they're going to sell. There's no way he wants 300 or 500 Giannis Prisms. He knows what he's doing. So my thinking is like the Giannis Prisms, man, you can literally go through people's commons and shit at shows and round those up. You can find them pretty cheap raw. Buy as many as you can raw because they grade well. Send them in, man. I think you're going to see a lot of these cards double, triple. We've seen it with a lot of them. I know that these cards are being manipulated. There's no way a Derek Jeter rookie 2.5 times when nothing's going on. It's not like he got inducted to the Hall of Fame. It's not like he passed away. It's just happening. And I've done this long enough. I've done this since eBay started. And it just doesn't make a lot of sense. So my belief is hey, man, don't rage against the machine. You'll see these old card shop owners bitching and moaning about whatever. National Treasures basketball so much, blah, blah, blah. Or I can't believe a Derek Jeter's now $250. My customers can't afford it. Well, man, dude, you're literally going to be out of business. You're going to be out of business if you sit in your card shop and you don't rise and grind and you bitch and moan all the time about what's passing you by, because that's exactly what's happening. Shit's going to pass them right by. Some young cat that's rising and grinding is going to take their spot in that sports car community. So, like, I can't necessarily, I mean, I can tell you the name, like Harden, Durant, Giannis, if I didn't say Kobe for fucking sure, dude. Kobe autographs for $100. Come the fuck on, man. The problem is the supply is there. They make so many of them, but dude, they're on card. Pick and choose the right ones. Try to slide in there and buy the ones numbered to 49 because they didn't title it properly. But Kobe Bryant autos for $100 seems like a shoe-in for me. But what he's going after and what both those cats are going after, not to get off track on the autos at Kobe, that's just my personal opinion. They're going after key rookie cards, Chrome and Prism. As high color as you can afford, the best players you can get. Vaynerchuk is not going to be buying Wander Franco. He's not going to be buying. He's old school. He's like I am. He can't get through his head that why's some guy in AA bringing $10,000, just like I was when Vladimir Guerrero. I sold a Vladimir Guerrero orange for $800. Acuna gold, I think, or orange shimmer, whatever it was, $800. I mean, you want to talk about just fucking, really making mistakes. Hey, that's just the way it is. I couldn't get through my dome. This time, if I get a Wander Franco gold or orange, it's going away. I'm just not going to make that mistake 3 times, whether it works or not. That's what you do, guys. They're going to go there. It's going to be established players. Without a doubt, I really feel like watch and see. It'll be double. It'll be triple. But the key is, man, and we'll hop on and we'll tell you when, man, you can take, look at it this way. In 2.5 years, there's going to be, let's say, $1 billion that's been added to the sports card industry because of their manipulation of it, what I consider manipulation, and they're going to sell, and they may get hundreds of millions of dollars of that, but there's still hundreds of millions of dollars left for the rest of us that know what we're doing and follow what they're saying. He should have never went on there and said all that. I mean, hey, man. He ain't the smart. He ain't the only motherfucker who's got some sense. We have some sense too. Good. I'm glad he's doing it. Whatever. I'm just saying, it is what it is. I don't want to keep pounding away at it. That's my belief. I'm going to buy them when I can, just like you guys. If you guys want to buy them or you guys think I'm full of shit, whatever. We'll see. Check this video in a couple years, and when I like buying them in off season if you can. Like right now, he's buying all basketball. Kobe, Giannis, like we've talked about. I think you should be buying football chrome refractors right now. Like, some of that shit is so cheap. Russell Wilson, Russell Wilson, Matthew Stafford, even, like, guys like that they're bringing like nothing. Those things are ridiculously hard pulls, man. Go look on eBay. You will not find many of them. Go look at the basketball refractors. And I mean, football's never going to be as big as basketball in the next 5 years just because the overseas market drives NBA. But what I'm saying is compared to apples with apples, I think there's a better value in those superstars in refractors. I don't necessarily think the chrome base, but again, it all trickles down. I think that's pretty much it. I mean, I'm only discussing like this one opportunity that I think we all have because they gave us some information. I promise you this, Vaynerchuk's not in this to break even. He knows what he's doing. Let's just ride it, man. Vegas Dave will cheat the system. No matter what you tell me, the Trout Bowman Chrome phenomenon is because of Vegas Dave. He's running up bids. Believe it or not. I mean, I'm not saying he's not paying for all of them. He may be buying every one of them. But I don't think a Mike Trout Bowman Chrome in the next, I don't think 2 or 3 years from now it's going to be double or triple. I think you're going to see that card at some point if he ever has even this. I mean, he's just playing so crazy right now. It's like impossible to keep up with that. Isn't that right, Big Joe?
Hell yeah.
You just can't keep it up. But anyway, not that I'm saying Mike Trout's a bad investment. I don't want to go down that road. I'm talking about these two people and what we can do. And we know the information, man. I know another thing, too, that I know for sure is the 86, 87 Fleer non-Jordan rookies. Barkley, Elijah Ewing, those are the main three. Buy them raw for hardly anything. I mean, they are. I mean, it's $1,000 a pack, $2,000. When Vintage Breaks did their break, it was $2,000 a pack. You're going to tell me a Karl Malone's really worth $80? I mean, come on. I think that's another one that they'll really push. But don't buy Beckett. I think PSA is what they're going to really. I think PSA is what Vaynerchuk's. I know that's what he's going after. He's not going after Beckett slab stuff. He's understanding that PSA is more liquid and overall consistency is better. So it's just a commodity thing to him. He's smart. He knows sports, but he doesn't know he's fucking with the nation either. And he can create some opportunities for the rest of us too. And we can shave some of that mass profit away from his bottom line onto our bottom line just by following along. I wanted to hop on early because I feel like this is the best that I can give you. Do what you want with it. You can take my advice and a motherfucking Diet Mountain Dew. You can take my advice and $1 and get you a Diet Mountain Dew out of the fridge. Isn't that right, Wilsonio? Always be dragging. If there's anybody out there having a hard time, buy this shit. We're not selling you anything. We don't have it. It'd be different if I was up here telling you to buy my shit. We don't have it. I could just shut the fuck up, go buy it myself, and then what I believe. I don't need you. I'm going to be fighting with the rest of you for it because that's how we fucking roll at the nation, baby. Greed will get you every time, baby. Run, motherfucking tell that. Drag them. Let's go, baby.